Hello everyone, welcome to my first and hopefully only mukbang. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but who cares? Mukbang! So today I have a quintessential British meal, and there is a car pulling up right next to me. Awesome! Quintessential British meal here, everyone. Fish and chips. But to counteract that, we are going to be talking about things I love, because you know, British people sort of have the stereotype of being miserable and mardy and moody and sad, which is true. I am all those things, and it's very obvious. But today, things I love. So let's go. I also have no drink, so it's going to be very dry. I'm also kind of scared because there's a lot of people and I'm not very like good, I don't know, whatever. But first things first, when I was ordering this, the people in front of me, right, I'm not even being funny, they ordered 40 different meals, because it was like this end of school thing or something that they were doing, and they ordered so much food. They were there for ages. Anyway, let's tuck in. Except for, instead of like, I don't have normal fish, I have a fish cake, because I don't like fish like that. Really, oh, it's really hot. Ugh. Okay, let me just move that, it's like burning my legs. Anyway, first thing that I love is when, so good though, is when people, I'm sorry, how do people do mukbangs actually? Like, I don't know, is a mukbang a two-man job? I feel like it is. Someone else just pulled up and I'm like scared. Anyway, it's like from people hooking up, okay. As I was saying, it's like mukbang a two-man job, because how am I gonna talk if I'm trying to eat? You're gonna be hearing lots of and like food in my mouth. Whatever. Anyway, things I love. Okay. First, when you're talking to someone and they're talking about their parents and they say, oh yeah, mum did this, dad said that, mum, you know, like that. Instead of being like, oh yeah, my mum said this, my dad did this, they say mum and dad, as if they're also your mum and dad. And I find that so endearing, especially if it's with someone who you don't really know and you've never met their parents. Because I was talking to this girl the other day, never met her parents, will never meet her parents, we're not really friends, but she was saying, yeah, mum was doing this, like dad said that, and I was like, I love that so much. I think it's so cute, it's so sweet. For me, I'm more of a first name kind of gal. Like, I'll say, yeah, Helen said this, yeah, Steve, that's not my actual parents' names, but you know what I mean, I call them by their first names. Yeah, that's the first thing I love. I think it's so cute. People need to do that more. I hate the whole my mum, my dad. Like, I know, girl, I know they aren't my parents. Second thing I love, nicknames, especially that are like sort of have to be explained or are unexplainable. Let me cook. Oh, sorry, that was tough. That was hard for me to even say. Like, I hate pet names. Hate pet names. Disgusting. If I ever had a boyfriend, he's not allowed to call me pet names, and I will not be calling him pet names. But cute nicknames, for example. Obviously, my name is Sadie, so a lot of my friends call me Sades. That's a bit of a classic. My best friend calls me Sade, drop the S, and then one of my other best friends calls me Spade, which is unexplainable. I don't even know why. I don't know how it's happened, but it's stuck like that. And I think that's so cute. Like, I think I get that love because my dad, to this day, I still don't know what his friends' actual names are, because he calls them either by their last names or some weird name. Like, my dad has a friend called Rosie, but that's not his name. I just don't know what his actual name is. And I love that. I think that's so cool. I also love the use of last names. People calling you by your last name. Very American, I think. Very like Stranger Things, because they all call each other by their last names, but I like it. I think it's cool. Well, that guy looks like he's from fucking Love is Blind. Could be him, because I am in like a historical site right now. Kind of, not really, but like kind of am. Oh yeah, if you've never seen a fish cake, this is a fish cake, by the way. So good. Change the angle, sorry, that's really annoying. Another flipping car is coming in. I swear, they park right next to me, I'm going to cry. Moment of truth. Okay. Moment of truth, they stopped at the entrance, question mark? Okay. I think there's someone car camping, low-key. I love people who go all out on Halloween. Okay, because last Halloween, I went to this house party. I was a mime. I had a cute outfit on, don't get me wrong, and I had just some like slutty stockings. You know, I can still be a slut, but I had my whole face painted white, geisha white.
You paint your face geisha white.
And like the whole brows, the whole blush, the whole lips. Everyone was dressed in like a little black dress and little cat ears, and or like Magic Mike with some nice like jeans and a fucking tie and some fucking Calvin Klein's out. And I'm like, are you serious?
Why is nobody else dressed like a slut?
I look like a fucking fool. I look ridiculous. I looked insane, and I got insecure halfway through the night, and I went to my friend's bathroom and just took my makeup off because I was like, I can't be doing this anymore. I look like such an idiot. I look like a freak. Everyone's looking sexy and fun and cool and pretty, and that's not me. And I want to be that, but go all out for Halloween, okay? Look ridiculous. That's the one day of the year, that you can look ridiculous and you can look ugly.
It's not ridiculous. That's not ridiculous to say that.
I know there's that sound that's like, one day of the year where you can look like a slut or whatever. No, you can look like a slut any other day of the year, especially at a house party or a club. On Halloween, we need to look like fools. We need to look ridiculous and we need to look ugly. Okay? So if you go all out for Halloween, you know what? Even if you look cute, but if you're all out, I love you. And you're great, especially if that all out contains face paint. Especially. I'm just saying that because I was insecure, but I still stand by my point. Next thing I love people who gossip. I love people who aren't afraid to bitch. I love people that don't act like they're better than everyone else because they don't do those things. Because let me tell you something right now, okay? If you get angry because you heard someone talking bad about you and you confront them, let me ask you why. Why are we doing that? Because if you're gonna stand there and act like you've never bitched about someone, you've never said something about someone else, you're wrong. If you haven't, then fair enough. I don't know how you've gotten through life, but fair enough. But I know for a fine fact, and you do too, that you have said some things about people behind their back, okay? So you can't get on your high horse and be a hypocrite and get angry for somebody saying something about you. And also, okay, sorry, that was very unpositive of me. I'm trying to be more positive. But what you should, this is my positive part, what you should realize is that those people saying things about you, they don't know you. They're not your friend. They don't know that you're really funny and you're really cool, and maybe you didn't do those things that they're saying that you did. Did that make sense? I don't know, but I stand by that.
Don't be afraid to hit that block button.
And also, another thing is, it's not bitching about someone if you're talking about what that someone did to you. Okay? Hold that. Because I'm tired of people saying, why are you bitching? Like, let's not bitch. No, you did me wrong. I'm obviously going to talk about the situation and maybe call you a few names, but it's deserved. Hold that. Hold that. Another thing. Now, this is very not me. I think I might have already said on this channel, I'm afraid of strangers. I'm afraid of people talking to me. Don't talk to me if you don't know me. I have nothing to say. head is empty. I can't make conversation with you. I'm so sorry. Like, I can't.
I've never even tried it. Never will. I just never been interested in that.
However, I love the people that can just randomly talk to random people about anything, strike up a conversation, have a little bit of banter, have a little bit of hi, how are you, start talking. How do you do it? I have no idea, but I love those people so much. Because, right, as a British girl, I was at Spoons the other day, big love, and this guy, he was like to us, oh, like, when is it shut? And we told him when it's shut, and he was like, oh, you seem like locals, like, do you know any places that are open later? And we're like, no, sorry, like, it was like a fucking Wednesday night, nothing is open past 11 p.m. Somehow, from that brief little conversation, more like not even conversation, more like trying to figure out something, he then tells us his whole life story, and I was like, that is incredible, that is amazing. I was just kind of there being like, yeah, like, where are you from? My other friend, she was getting into it, she was loving the conversation. We found out so many things about him, and I was like, wow, I love that. I could never. I would literally be like, I wouldn't even ask. To be fair, I would not even strike up a conversation in the first place. I wouldn't care. Like, if I wanted to find out if any places were open, I'd be walking around the street. I would never be asking someone that. And that's my downfall in life. Huge downfall, by the way. But yeah, I love that. I love that for him. I'm gonna be honest, he looked about 14. I was very shocked when he like pulled up with a drink in his hand, and then he started talking about his missus, and I was like, what? I didn't want to ask how old he was or say you looked really young, because I think that's kind of rude. Well, it is, but I thought it and now I'm sharing it, so maybe, oh god, I shouldn't have said that. It's fine, you know what, it's fine. I'm just sharing my observation. I am severely sweating right now, severely sweating. And I need a drink so bad. And I think this might have been the worst mukbang in the world, so I apologise. I'm just not really like a mukbanger. Mukbang? Let me give you a real mukbang. I can't, I'm sorry, I can't do it. I can't do it. How about you mukbang in the back of my throat? Oh! I didn't say that. Anyway, guys, I hope that was sufficient enough for you. I'm sorry, I had a better video idea, but I didn't have enough time from Wednesday for Saturday to film it, and what I wanted to do is way too hot, and I just wouldn't have been able to do it properly. So fingers crossed you'll get it next week. I hope, but I hope you enjoyed. I'm sorry, like, I tried to be positive, I tried to stop being so, I don't know, like, bitchy, but I just can't help it. It's just the Britishness of me. Sorry, that was terrible. Anyway, awful mukbang. Fingers crossed never again, at least not alone, because my god, that's kind of hard. And my mouth is dry and I'm sweating, and I can't wait to leave and get in the shower and have a big 2 glass of water. Anyway, peace, love, all of the above. I'll see you soon. Subscribe. Love you. New video on Wednesday. Hell yeah, let's fucking go.